Top 5 Best Mountain Bike Rear Shocks. Number 5. Syvrac Bike Suspension Fork 26-inch. For riders on a budget but craving more than clunky stock suspension, the Syvrac 26 inches bike suspension fork delivers a surprising punch. Designed for mountain, fat tire, and e-bikes, this dual crown air fork comes with magnesium alloy legs, aluminum tubes, and a manual lock system that's straightforward and reliable. It's no $500 plus beast like a RockShox Boxer, but it sure doesn't ride like a $200 fork either. Expect about 6 inches of plush travel, more than enough to soak up roots, potholes, and everyday chaos on the trail or street. It's lighter, stiffer, and more stable than many stock forks, especially on e-bikes that hit 20 miles per hour or more. Still, this isn't a jump fork. Land too hard and you'll regret it, and forget about front fenders or mounted headlights unless you want them crushed by the crown on big hits. There's no rebound adjuster, so tuning fanatics might feel left out. But for the everyday rider who values comfort, safety, and insane value, this fork holds up 1,000 plus miles later, still running smooth. Just keep the stanchions clean and oiled and it'll return the favor. Coming in number 4. JFOH Adjustable Oil+Coil Spring Rear Shock. The JFOH Adjustable Oil+Coil Spring Rear Shock punches far above its price tag, offering serious performance without the boutique brand markup. Built for AM, freeride, and downhill abuse, it comes with preload, rebound, and compression adjustment, rare at this price. The 550 pounds per inch spring rate hits a sweet spot for riders in the 150 to 200 pound range, offering plush control without that trampoline bounce. It fits well on adult-sized Chinese quads, SSR pit bikes, Tao DB14s, and even e-bikes struggling with weak OEM shocks. Whether replacing a blown rear or upgrading from an air setup that never quite felt right, this coil shock delivers a firm, planted ride that soaks up hits without drama. It's especially good for budget-minded riders who want reliability without the guesswork. No air pressure, just turn a knob and go. One warning: check eye-to-eye length and bushing size before buying. This isn't plug-and-play for all frames, but if it fits, it transforms the ride. More grip, better damping, and 0 leaks after months of real-world use. It even looks pro-level mounted. For $50 to $100, it's one of those parts that makes the whole bike feel twice as dialed. Coming in number 3, DJ Motor 360mm 350 lb. The DJ Motor 360mm 350 pounds rear shock is the quiet hero of budget bike builds. Built around the reliable DNM MKAR design, it brings stability and comfort to pit bikes, Chinese quads, and even oddball setups like Bull Blasts or XR70s. With a 350-pound spring rate, it's dialed for riders in the 150 to 200-pound range. No more bottoming out or pogo stick bounce. It fits well on popular bikes like the SSR 110, Thumpstar, Apollo, and more, though some installs may need minor tweaks like spacers or washers. Once in, the difference is instant. Better sag control, more planted feel, and smooth rebound that keeps the rear hooked up. No air valves to fiddle with, just a solid coil shock that looks sharp and rides better. After months of use, riders report no leaks, no fade, just consistent performance. It's not a race shock, but it transforms sketchy stock setups into something you can actually trust, whether bombing backyard trails or letting your kid eat on a mini moto. For the price, it's a no-brainer upgrade. Just double-check the measurements before hitting buy. If it fits, it delivers. Coming in number 2, DNM BurnerRCP2S. The DNM BurnerRCP2S is a full-metal, no-nonsense rear shock built for riders tired of bottoming out or babysitting fragile air canisters. With a hard anodized AL7275 body, 12mm chrome damper shaft, and 550 pounds coil spring, it's a serious upgrade for all mountain, freeride, or downhill builds, especially aging bikes with blown-out Fox RP23s, RP3s, or even DPS Evols. While it weighs more than air shocks, the payoff is control. Plush response over roots and rocks, tight rebound, and a planted feel through hits. Adjustments include rebound, compression, preload, and even high-pressure damping, making it surprisingly tunable for this price. Not a drop-in replacement for all frames. Many riders had to trim or machine bushings, but it's totally doable if you're handy. On bikes like the GT Force, Yeti 575, or Lapierre Spicy, the transformation is immediate. More grip, smoother travel, better jumping behavior, and silence where Fox once squeaked. Even e-bike builds like the Stealth Bomber benefit from the stiffness and durability. At around $150 to $200, it competes with shocks triple its price. It's not feather light, but if the ride matters more than weight on a scale, this shock is pure value. Coming in number 1. DNM Damping 3-System Mountain Bike Air Rear Shock. The DNM Damping 3-System Air Rear Shock is a rare blend of performance, adjustability, and budget-friendliness that punches far above its price tag. Designed for XC and trail use, it features a lightweight AL6061 body, a hardened 10mm shaft, and a triple adjust system: rebound, lockout, and air pressure tuning across 2 chambers. Riders from 120 to 220 pounds can dial in sag and damping with precision, and the included extra bushings and hardware make it versatile for various setups. It's transformed bikes like the Salsa Spearfish, Free Sky Alaska, and Gary Fisher Sugar, giving plush traction, firm pedaling response, and real-world gains in speed and comfort. The rebound dial, aka red spinner, lets riders fine-tune ride feel in seconds, while the lockout actually works, reducing bob without killing responsiveness. Some installs need DIY fitting, filing bushings, shimming mounts, but once it's on, the difference is instant. Whether replacing a worn-out Cane Creek or upgrading from cheap stock shocks, this DNM unit offers buttery small bump absorption and confident big hit control. At under £1 and under $150, it's the kind of upgrade that turns a tired frame into a trail-devouring machine. No leaks, no drama. Just plush, reliable performance mile after mile.